But first, let me say it's a pleasure to be here, and the hospitality has indeed been overwhelming. I would say that I have been to virtually every Commonwealth Games going back to 1966, and this is the first time that I've seen such a compact bid with all of the venues and facilities, or most of the venues and facilities in a very compact area and within walking distance from the Games Village. So from my perspective, I think very impressed with what I've seen so far.
I think it's now up to you in Sri Lanka, the local organizing committee, to market what you've produced. And I think if you're able to do this, then I'm sure that you will get the support from the countries that will participate. My name is Neville Teddy McCook. I'm Secretary General of Jamaica, and I'm also on the IF Council and President of the North America, Central American and Caribbean area.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Well, for what I've seen so far, I'm very much impressed. And where I'm from, we normally use this term that cross the T's and dot all the I's, meaning that you make sure you don't make any mistakes. You cover all the grounds, all the boundaries. And for what I've seen so far, I'm very much impressed with the presentations. And in my humble opinion, I know the Gold Coast is also they are also bidding, but I think the time has come where we have to look at the fact that not because of the size of the country means that we can deliver a better product.
It is my pleasure to be here, and your country is a very beautiful country. It is unique, it has lots of natural resources, and I hope you do appreciate what you have. And now that you are settling to rebuild your country in the peacetime, value that peacetime, and I thoroughly hope that I'll be able to return here to enjoy whatever comes out of your bid. I see you have a long-term plan, and the vision of your leaders must be complimented. Thank you.
Yes, sir. They want videos.
Okay. Firstly, let me say my name is Althea Hodge, and I'm from Anguilla in the Caribbean. Based on all that we've seen today, I must say we've been very, very impressed with the presentations. And of course, apart from the presentations, the welcome was absolutely beautiful, and all the facilities that we have seen have really, really indicated how much Sri Lanka has put into the preparation for this bid. The fact that we are seeing efforts to create a whole new city in and of itself is also very impressive, I think, because there's so much more that Sri Lanka can do. Thank you.
Wait a minute. You have to shoot your name. Yeah.
We wanted to showcase to the Caribbean countries as to the preparation that Sri Lanka has gone through in order to be able to host these games. And I think from what they have seen of our commitment, what they have seen of our plans, what they have seen about the background work that we have put in, I believe they are convinced that Sri Lanka can host a very, very strong case for the games, and I'm sure they will be convinced that they should vote for us as well. So we're looking forward to their overall commitment in that respect, and we are hopeful that they will support our bid so that Sri Lanka can host the Commonwealth Games in 2018. I think there is a very serious commitment on the part of many of those countries to give Sri Lanka this opportunity, because many of them believe that it's time for developing nations, emerging nations, to also come forward and participate in hosting activities. So hitherto it has been traditionally the most advanced countries that have done this, but it is not necessarily so now. It is kind of a general feeling in the world that emerging countries should also be given the opportunities. It's just not aid that is important, it is the opportunity that is important, because given the opportunity, there are many countries like us who can emerge and do well. So we must now move away from this aid mentality, where we have to eternally go and ask people for aid. That's not the way we should be looking at it. We should look at how can we participate with the rest of the world, how do we work ourselves through, how do we make use of opportunities, how do we interact with the rest of the world. And that's the opportunity that we will probably receive when we host the games, and we're looking forward to doing that.
I'm very confident that most of the countries, most of the developing countries, small countries will definitely support us and will be voting in favor of Sri Lanka, because they want Sri Lanka to get this opportunity for the simple reason that Australia has got this opportunity 4 times before, and they want to try Sri Lanka. And they have seen the level of courtesy and level of friendship that we have already extended to them. They are absolutely happy, and they think that we are going to, apart from the modern facilities and the infrastructure that will be available during the games in 2018, and they know that they are going to get the friendliest ever games, Commonwealth Games in Hambantota, Sri Lanka.